Have you ever wondered why some people live over 100 years while staying healthy and mentally sharp? The documentary Secrets of the Blue Zones by Dan Buettner explores communities around the world where longevity is not just about numbers but about quality of life. One particularly remarkable place is Okinawa, Japan, home to one of the highest concentrations of centenarians. Their secret is surprisingly simple: diet, lifestyle, and a positive mindset. Right finger, they consume natural, minimally processed foods, particularly purple sweet potatoes, which are rich in antioxidants. Right finger, they follow the principle of hara hachi bu, meaning they eat only until 80% full, reducing stress on digestion and preventing diseases. Right finger, most importantly, they live with a sense of ikigai, a reason to wake up every morning. Dr. Sivaraman once said, "We don't need to search for longevity elsewhere. Our ancestors lived by these principles for generations. Eating simply and consuming natural foods like mushrooms, tubers, and medicinal herbs is the key to maintaining health." So, why do people today fall ill so early? Could it be because we have forgotten how to eat and live properly? Traditional foods like nelakai, Indian gooseberry, navel pasam, jamun fruit, and siru kalangu, small yams, offer incredible health benefits, comparable to the foods consumed in blue zones. The question is, do we truly understand their value and maintain the right eating habits? Light bulb, let's return to what is most natural, because health is the greatest wealth. As a person with a background in medicine, I have always been interested in the link between diet, lifestyle, and longevity. Listening to Dr. Sivaraman, I realized that many of the principles highlighted in Secrets of the Blue Zones have existed in traditional medicine for centuries. We have simply forgotten or underestimated their value. 1. The key to nutrition: simple yet powerful foods. Many people seek expensive superfoods, yet overlook the incredibly nutritious local ingredients readily available. For example, purple sweet potatoes are highly praised in Okinawa for their high anthocyanin content, which supports heart health and reduces inflammation. However, nelakai, Indian gooseberry, navel pasam, jamun fruit, and siru kalangu, small yams, have similar, if not greater, antioxidant properties. From a medical standpoint, these foods are not just nutritious but also have therapeutic benefits. Amla, Indian gooseberry, is considered a rasayana in Ayurveda, meaning it rejuvenates the body. Jamun fruit naturally helps regulate blood sugar levels, making it excellent for diabetes management. This makes me wonder, are we chasing complex solutions while ignoring the simple treasures right in front of us? 2. The 80% rule: eating in moderation for a longer life. A standout principle in blue zones is hara hachi bu, stopping eating when you are 80% full. From a physiological perspective, this makes perfect sense. Overeating accelerates oxidative stress, strains the digestive system, and disrupts metabolism. In contrast, moderation promotes homeostasis, slows aging, and prevents diseases. Dr. Sivaraman once said, "We don't need to eat until we feel stuffed to be satisfied." A slight feeling of hunger is a sign of a healthy, efficient body. If applied in daily life, we can learn to listen to our bodies rather than eating emotionally. Try putting down your utensils when you're slightly full, giving your digestive system time to function optimally. 3. Ikigai, a purposeful life enhances longevity. Beyond diet, Okinawans live long because they have ikigai, a reason to wake up every morning. Through longevity research, I found that chronic stress is one of the biggest enemies of health. People with a clear life purpose tend to have a more stable nervous system, lower chronic inflammation, and faster recovery from illnesses. The key lesson here is not just about eating well but about building a meaningful life. A healthy meal is not just about nutrients, it's also about the environment in which you eat. Are you eating in stress or in connection with loved ones? 4. How can we help children develop healthy eating habits? Many parents struggle with getting their children to eat healthily. But the truth is, it depends on how we introduce food to them from an early age. In blue zones, children grow up eating natural, whole foods instead of processed junk food. Dr. Sivaraman once shared a perspective I found fascinating. Let children see food as a part of life, not as something forced upon them. If you make it interesting, they will naturally enjoy it. For example, instead of forcing a child to eat okra, why not turn it into a fun story? People used to say, eating okra makes you better at math, or carrots help you see like an eagle. These aren't lies, they're engaging ways to encourage children to form a positive relationship with food. Why is modern society suffering from more illnesses? We live in an age of convenience. Yet paradoxically, human health is deteriorating faster than ever. Compared to our grandparents, the rates of chronic diseases like diabetes, obesity, hypertension, and cancer have skyrocketed. 1. Industrial food, convenient but dangerous. Modern food is far from pure and natural. Crossmark ultra-processed foods contain preservatives, artificial colors, and flavor enhancers. Crossmark fruits and vegetables are contaminated with pesticides and chemicals. Crossmark meat and fish carry antibiotics and growth hormones from industrial farming. Crossmark sugary snacks and soft drinks cause addiction and metabolic disorders. Pushpin solution. Checkmark prioritize organic food or homegrown produce whenever possible. Checkmark choose fresh, whole foods over packaged goods. Checkmark avoid overly processed foods, snacks, sausages, instant noodles. 2. Environmental pollution, air, water, and stress. Our ancestors lived in clean air and pure water. But today's urban environments expose us to severe air pollution from traffic and factories, contaminated drinking water with heavy metals and chlorine, chronic stress from work and social pressures, leading to hormonal imbalances. Pushpin solution. Checkmark use air purifiers and keep indoor plants for cleaner air. Checkmark drink filtered water, avoiding chemical-laden sources. Checkmark manage stress through meditation, yoga, and nature walks. 3. A sedentary lifestyle, the silent killer. Technology has made life easier but has also led to less movement and poor health. Sitting for 8 to 10 hours a day slows circulation, increases obesity, and causes back pain. Late-night screen use disrupts sleep and hormonal balance. Lack of sunlight exposure leads to vitamin D deficiency, weak bones, and depression. Pushpin solution. Checkmark walk at least 30 minutes a day. Even if you don't go to the gym. Checkmark get enough sleep, avoiding screens before bedtime. Checkmark get morning sunlight to absorb natural vitamin D. How to stay healthy and live longer. We cannot turn back time, but we can adjust our habits to protect our health. 1. The best longevity foods. Research from Blue Zones shows that a plant-based diet supports a long, healthy life. Key foods include checkmark leafy greens, spinach, kale, broccoli, antioxidant-rich, cancer-fighting. Checkmark legumes, lentils, chickpeas, black beans, plant protein, heart-healthy. Checkmark purple sweet potatoes, stabilize blood sugar, slow aging. Checkmark nuts and seeds, walnuts, almonds, flax seeds, anti-inflammatory, brain boosting. Checkmark turmeric and ginger, immune boosting, anti-inflammatory. Checkmark herbal teas, detoxifying, stress reducing. 2. Key longevity habits. Pushpin mindful eating, eat slowly, chew well, avoid distractions. Pushpin practice, hara hachi bu, stop eating at 80% fullness. Pushpin stay active, walk daily, keep moving. Pushpin maintains strong social bonds, family, friends, and purpose matter. Light bulb longevity is in your daily habits. Pedestrian leaf in wind relieved face. In conclusion, longevity is not just about the number of years we live, but about how we live each day. The key lessons from the Blue Zones: eating natural, whole foods, practicing mindful eating, staying active, and living with purpose, are not new concepts. They have existed for centuries in many traditional cultures, including our own. To live a long and healthy life, we must return to the basics. Checkmark choose natural, unprocessed foods over industrialized, processed options. Checkmark eat mindfully and follow the hara hachi bu principle. Stop eating when you're 80% full. Checkmark stay active with daily movement, even simple activities like walking. Checkmark manage stress through meditation, deep breathing, and quality sleep. Checkmark foster meaningful relationships and find a purpose that makes life fulfilling. Health is the greatest wealth, and small daily changes can lead to a longer, healthier life. If you're new to health and life, Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss valuable insights on health and longevity. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on longevity and healthy living? Do you have any personal habits or traditions that contribute to your well-being? Share your ideas in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to live healthier, happier, and longer lives. Green Heart.